Hello class, how are you all? I hope you all are doing good. So students, welcome once again to your computer class. I, Anchal Singh, welcoming you all once again to your computer class. So class, in the previous session, as you all know, that we were on chapter number 10. So we have completed chapter number 9. Okay, so in the today's session, I'm going to begin with the chapter number 10, that is Internet. So first of all of you kindly open your books at page number 102 and write down the today's date on it, that is the 21st January 2022. So I'm just writing the topic here, that is chapter number 10, that is Internet. Chapter number 10, that is Internet. So first of all, I am going to give you a small introduction about the topic Internet. So from the book it is given, that is so in the last session I have also given a small introduction of the topic, that what is Internet. So Internet so earlier nowadays the Internet is known as, generally we call it as net. So Internet was developed by the APRA, so that it is developed by the APRA. So what is the full form of APRA? So that is Advanced Research Project Agency. So there's a Advanced Research Projects Agency who has developed this Internet. So that is the need of the today's world, the biggest need of the today's world during the COVID period. It is the most used thing, or the most usable, or nowadays we are connected with each other, that is through the net only. So we can send messages, we can send videos, we can have audios, we can send audios. So all these can be possible only through the Internet. So first of all, let's so as Internet is what the need of the today's world, so basically everything has some advantages as well as disadvantages. So in this chapter we are basically talk about the various terms that are related to the Internet. So first is, it is given, today billions of people around the world access a variety of services on the Internet. So nowadays we can access everything in the Internet. So if you want to get some information, you can easily get it through the Internet. Next is using Internet using computers and mobile devices. So the www, that is the World Wide Web. So this is another term that is used in Internet, that is www, which is World Wide Web. The full form of www is World Wide Web. So www, that is World Wide Web. It is in a very that is used. What is this function? The www, that is World Wide Web, and email, the two most widely used Internet services. So World Wide Web and the emails are the most used Internet services. Other Internet services include instant messaging, chat rooms, discussion forums, and FTP, that is File Transfer Protocol. So these are the other services that are being used in Internet, that is instant messaging, chat rooms, discussion forums, and FTP, that is File Transfer Protocol. So just write these terms somewhere, or you can underline it. www means World Wide Web, FTP means Files Transfer Protocol. PROTOCOL. So these two terms, they are related to the Internet only. Next is, the main advantages of Internet is that you can access it from a computer anywhere, at home, at offices, at schools, or at a restaurant. So not only we can access this Internet not only through the computers, but nowadays there are certain devices that are being available, gadgets that are being used nowadays by the people to access the Internet. So just except computers, we are having the laptops that are quite very easy to carry. Other than that, we are having tablets, smartphones. So on all these devices, on all these devices we can easily access the Internet services, and we can easily get the information, whatever information that we want to search, we can easily search it through the internet. Okay, so we can access it. Okay, so there is no particular space required to access all this internet service. Okay, so you can access it while sitting at your home, while sitting in a restaurant, while sitting in a school or any office. Okay, so generally in offices the internet is being used, internet servicing is being used for dealing with their consumer or the customers. Okay, so all the offices nowadays, they are okay, they are working, all the, not only offices, I'll talk about all the organizations or the institutions, they all need internet for their smooth functioning. So now the internet is termed as the one of the very important need or the basic need of the today's world. Okay, especially during this epidemic. Okay, so nowadays, as you all know, that from the last 2 years we all are connected to the internet only. So now I'm making this video, and this video will be available on the school YouTube channel, and that you can access the school YouTube channel, you can access through the internet only. If there is no internet, you will not be able to access only. You are taking your online classes daily. Okay, so that is also possible. Okay, maybe you will say, ma'am, I'm joining with the Microsoft Teams. So Microsoft Teams is accessible only through the internet. If you don't have any data pack or the Wi-Fi connection in your homes, or sorry, at your homes, you will not be able to access the internet. You will not be able to join the online classes. So, okay, so generally we face problems. Okay, generally we face problem if there is some network connectivity, network problem. So generally we face these kinds of problems of network connectivity. Okay, so here, as I have already told you, okay, so everything that has some merits and the demerits. So here are some requirements of the internet. So that we are going to discuss first. So the next topic is requirements of the internet. Let's talk about the requirements of the internet. That is requirements of the internet. So to avail this internet service, there are certain requirements are also there, okay, that you need to avail. Only then you can access the internet. So the first and the foremost is computer system. So this is not actually, I will say that is absolutely correct, because in the today's world, not only computers, not only through the computers only you can access the internet. There are certain other gadgets that I have already explained earlier. Okay, so that is also used, okay, to access the internet. So first we'll talk about this being given, that is computer system. The first is computer system. Okay, so the computer system is also one of the needs of the requirements of the internet. To use internet, you need a computer or a mobile device. Okay, so generally we use the smart devices like the tablets or the mobile phones, smartphones, actually not mobile phones, we will say the smartphones, and the tablets or the laptops or the computer system or the desktop to access the internet. So the second is modem. So the second requirement of the internet is modem. That is modem, M-O-D-E-M. So modem is the second requirement to access the internet. So what is modem? So modem is a basically okay, it is a small box, okay, rectangular box. Okay, so another requirement for connecting to the internet is modem. A modem is a short form of modulator demodulator that allows your computer to connect with other computers and transfer data over telephone lines. The modem can be either internal or external to your computer. So it can be either, okay, so there are wireless modems are also there, the okay, so there are modems that can connect it to the wires, and there are wireless modems as well. So modem is a short form of modulator and demodulator. Okay, so it has been extracted from the word, that is modulator or demodulator. So these two words were used to extract the word modem. Okay, so the words like modem, MO and DEM. From these three, okay, so from the first initial letters of modulator and the first three initial letters of demodulator, the word modem has been introduced. Okay, so all the LAN cables that we use, okay, that or the Wi-Fi connectivity can be possibly, okay, we can connect our devices through the modem, use of the modem only. Okay, the third important requirement for the internet connectivity is telephone line. That is telephone line. Telephone line. So this is the third basic requirement for the internet. Okay. A telephone line is required to connect the computers and transfer data from one computer to another. The computer is connected to the telephone lines through a modem. Okay, so the third basic need of the requirement of the for the internet is the telephone lines. Okay, so we need to connect the computers, okay, to transfer our data from one computer to another computer, and that can be okay, and you can get the Wi-Fi connectivity or the modem the broadband connectivity through the telephone lines only. Okay, the fourth one is internet connection. So generally for using the internet you must need an internet connection also. Okay, so these are the first three basic needs. The first one is the computer system, second was modem, that is modulator and the demodulator, third is telephone line, and the fourth one is internet connection. So let's move to the fourth point. The fourth is internet connection. This is the fourth basic requirement for the for availing the internet services. The internet connection is provided by the different companies like internet service provider, that is ISP. ISPs allows you to use internet for a monthly charge. BSNL, Airtel, Tata Indicom, Reliance, etc. are the some of the ISPs in India. Okay, so we need to for accessing the internet in our computers, okay, we need to have some internet connectivity, and that we can avail through the various companies that are and these services are being provided by the ISP. So the ISP has provided the rights to some of the companies so that they can access or they can provide internet services to the various consumers. Okay, so the name of some of the internet providing companies are like VSNL. The BSNL is the Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. So there is VSNL is another company. Airtel, Tata Indicom, Reliance. Nowadays there are various other private internet service providers also. They can easily provide you the broadband connectivity or the Wi-Fi connectivity very easily. The fifth one is web browser. So the another requirement for access for the internet is web browser. So you must have a web browser. That is web browser. The fifth one is web browser. It is a software used to open a website. Some popular web browsers are Google Chrome, Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, etc. Okay, so that is web browser. So these, okay, so now the fifth one that we have discussed is the web browser. So what is web browser? So it is a software used to open a website. Some popular web browsers are Google Chrome, Microsoft Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox. So these are some of the very important web browsers that we use nowadays. Okay. So okay, so देखिए in the Android, okay, so if I am talking about the mobile phones, okay, first of all I am talking about the mobile phones. In the mobile phones, we are using Google Chrome, okay, we are using the Opera, okay, and but earlier the first web browser that was used was Internet Explorer. Okay, so that was Internet Explorer. That was the first and the foremost web browsers that we were using. Okay, but now it is outdated and it has been it is not in use nowadays. Okay, so these are the five basic requirements for internet. So these are the five basic requirements for the internet. So the first one is, okay, so I'll just give you a small quick recall. So what are the five basic requirements for the internet? The first one is computer system, second is modem, third is telephone line, fourth is internet connection, and the fifth one is web browsers. Okay, so this was from the requirements of the internet. Next is uses of internet. So as there are certain the internet has been introduced and it is now the one of the basic needs of the today's world. Okay, so generally it must be having some useful uses. So now let's discuss about the various uses of the internet. Uses of the internet. So what are the various uses of the internet? So the first one is, today the internet is used by most of the people. It has become a powerful tool in the today's world. The different uses of the internet is, the first one is email. Okay, so the full form of email is electronic mail. So first is email. So we can use internet for sending emails. So emails भेजने के लिए we can use the internet. Okay. So nowadays, as you all are very well aware of it, that nowadays you all are sending, in the last 2 years you have sent so many mails to your teachers regarding your answer sheets, okay, so, or some other important documents. Okay, so email is an electronic mail. So mail हम करते थे, post जैसे हम करते थे पहले, but nowadays we are using the electronic mails to send our messages. Okay, and you know the written mails can be lost, but once the email is sent through the computer or the electronic mails, it can be saved, okay, until and unless you delete it. So जो email है, it can be stored for a lifetime, okay, until and unless you have deleted it. Okay, so it is given a small introduction they have given about the email is, an electronic mail or email enables us to exchange messages with the people around the world. It is an exciting feature of the internet as we can send and receive messages over long distances at a very fast speed. Okay, so this is email enables us to exchange. Okay, so we can exchange our messages through the with the people that are living far or in other countries. Okay, so we can exchange our messages very easily through the emails. Okay, it is an exciting feature of the internet that we can send and receive messages a long distances at a very fast speed. And the messages sent through the emails are quite sent with a very fast speed. Okay, बहुत ही fast speed से messages can be sent through the emails. Okay, so this is one of the very important use in the of email. Okay, so all the official work, okay, the official document, okay, are sent through the emails only. Second is search information. So the second use of the internet is search information. If you want to search any information about any topic, so you can easily or very easily search it through the internet. Okay, so if you are, okay, suppose you want to get some information about some particular topic or the subject, so you can easily get it through the internet. So you just have to type whatever content you want to, so you have just to type it in the in one of the browsers that you are using, and then you can click on the search option, and that all the information that is available on the internet about that particular what content that you have written, you will get it written on the screen. Okay, you can even download it in the form of picture, you can in the form of words, text. So the the information is available in the various different formats, okay, in the form of videos, in the form of pictures, in the form of audios as well. Okay, so this was the second use of the internet. So there are some other uses of internet as well. So that we will discuss in the next session. Okay. So this is from my today's session class. So with this, I'm just ending the session here only. So I'll see you again very soon in our next session. So till then, everybody, have a great day.